Hello, everybody, and welcome for the second match of the stream. Second match of the stream, but first match in Division 1 for the playoffs. So today we have UrinalMike versus JeffCompass. Just realized that the dashboard is wrong. This doesn't reset. And room connect. There we go. So, what do we have this match? We have a Connect 5, and I will be commentating with Lego, but unfortunately right now Lego is in a meeting, so he'll be joining me very soon. I'm just gonna ask for the players to be ready, and then we'll start. So, what is Connect 5? You probably know by now. It's been going, this season has been going for like 10 weeks. Connect 5 is regular lockout, but if you can connect 5 goals in a row, like basically do bingo, you win the game. There is some small rules about delays where if you are delaying a goal by more than 15 seconds, you cannot use it in your Connect 5, but for the most part, it's simply Connect 5 and you win. Alright, so both players are ready. We're gonna start the countdown, and as soon as one of them begins to play, we start the timer as well. There we go. Alright. So, what about this card? What do we see here? So again, in Connect 5, you kind of want to see the cards are just like regular card. So, first to 13. But if you can find some good synergy within a row or within a diagonal or a column, it's potentially useful to look at it. So the most valuable goal is to center one, because it can be used in one row, one column, 2 diagonals, so that's 4. And most of the goals are either 2 or 3. Like both gold birds is 3 with the diagonal, the column, and the row. And Hundo from Pina is only the row and the column. So some goals have a higher value for Connect 5. But in general, you're better off just trying to work with just finding what world has the most value. So here, for instance, we can see blue coins with like 80 totals. We can see what else we have in terms of blue coins? 70 totals. So these are very high, like 50, 70, and 80. These are very high totals for blues. And there's not even Delfinos with trade. Yeah, blue coins on this card are not great. Damn, you have 23 Rico blues, but it doesn't necessarily work super well. I guess you can go for like 2 hidden 1 level in Rico and Rico 8. Like if you go very deep Rico, it kind of works, but it's not super great for the shines and secrets. It gives you 2 potentially. Whereas if you want to work with something like 4 from 3, 4 from 3, red coins. Damn, you have 4 from Pianta, 4 from Sirena, 4 from 3 in column 1. With 7 linked, which require Pina, but you can basically go all over the world, all over Delfino, and get them everywhere. And 6 red coins is pretty late, but not impossible. Definitely not impossible. You also have 5 red coins in column 2. 5 secrets. Oh my dude, this card is weird. This card is actually awful. I see 7 bluebirds, 7 linked. So 7 bluebirds requires Pianta 8 or Rico Bianco 6. There's Bianco 4 Floodless in column 5. I'm trying to just see what exactly works the best, because you have like secrets, hiddens, red coins, level shines, and then you have these super high blue coin goals, like 50, 70, 80, without any value in trading. Like, okay, it's gonna maybe put you ahead to both gold birds in no key, but that is the only no key goal. That is literally only no key goal on this card. Wow. I'm very confused by this card. Now, if we look at early game stuff, we have Hidden in Bianco, We have Hidden in Rico. We have Bianco for Threadless. These are not too bad. These are okay. 3 bosses on this card is probably something you want to get, because you will need the bosses anyway, and potentially Sirena has value here. Usually you want to avoid Sirena in general because it's not great, but here 4 from Sirena gives you 2 secrets open to 2 hiddens in 1 level, and 2 hiddens and 2 reds. So here on this card I wouldn't even mind a Sirena start, but I would still like 3 bosses like as a priority, you know, like you start with 3 bosses and then you move towards something like deeper Sirena to get the secrets, to get the hiddens, to get the Sirena. 4 from Sirena. You get 4 from Sirena, you tell your opponent, I'm working on hiddens, I'm working on secrets, I'm working on shining secrets, I'm working on reds, I'm working on hiddens, I'm working on 2 hiddens 1 level, and you have like this big foot in the card. You're like, this is my card now. And your opponent in the meantime is going to work on potentially Bianco 4 Flawless with Hidden in Bianco. But if they want to get 2 Hidden 1 level in Bianco, they need to do PD, which also has the value of giving you a new blue bird for 7 bluebirds. So deeper Bianco on this card is fine. Potentially you can do 2 Hidden Reds Hoverless in Bianco if you feel comfortable with the Rocket Bianco 6 Reds. This is a strat that's actually used in like 120 and longer categories because it's optimal, but it's pretty difficult. So I don't even know if any of these players know how to do Rocket Bianco 6 Reds, but either way, it's gonna be very interesting to see exactly where they decide to go, because 2 Hidden Reds Hoverless, although it's usually done in Bianco 3 Reds and Shadow 1, often happens in other places now. You can see Rico 4 Reds, you can see Sirena 2 Reds. I doubt we see like Sirena 2 Reds Hoverless and Sirena 4 Reds Hoverless, because it's still kind of difficult to justify going that deep into Pina. Like 6 from Pina is a lot. 6 from Sirena is a lot of shines, because every time you have to redo the whenevers. But early game, having like a few Sirena progress is probably going to be useful, because it gives you that potential. Now, isn't Rico just a strictly better Sirena as a start? Probably. Now that I think of it, like, if you want to commit to Sirena, you may want to do it a bit later, so you get more value out of it. Like, you can get the first hidden, like in column 4, you can see 1 hidden in Rico and 2 hiddens 1 level. So that could be enough to justify going Rico, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna go Rico, gonna get Rico 2 hidden into Rico 4 hidden, there's gonna be 2 shiny secrets, 4 from 1 level, etc. So pretty interesting match to start with, at least. Now the question is, how are the players gonna play this card, and are they gonna try to go for a cheesy win condition, or are they just gonna focus on, yeah, are they just gonna focus on regular lockouts? I don't know. It's possible. I think the best way to play Connect 5 in general is just to play like a regular card. Like, you try to get some value everywhere, set up for the most goals, and when you have a win condition that appears, like, oh, I could go for this now, you can go for it, or you can ignore it, and your opponent will anyway defend it, because if you go in for it, you win the game. So if you were to go for it, you would win the game. So yeah. How is this card looking now? The players, both of them got the gel blue, pretty fair. The question is, are they gonna go to Bianco? It's probably gonna be a boss rush, honestly. It could be 3 bosses or Rico Hidden. Now that I think of it, because Rico Hidden again gives you the 2 hiddens 1 level afterwards. That's probably what they are looking for in the early game. I didn't tackle too much of Pina, but Pina has stuff. It's funny because this card has Wiggler in Gelato, it has Pina in Shadow Mario in Pina, it has Hiddens bosses, like the secrets, so that's kind of a Sirena goal. 4 from Sirena, 4 from 3. 7 linked, which is like, yeah, go everywhere. Hidden in Bianco, so you have reasons to go literally everywhere on this card. And there's Rico 8, or 8 NPCs, which is kind of Pianta 6. Although Pianta 6 also gives you progress for Pianta 8 and the Bluebird, so both work really. Like, this card is interesting. I was saying that I didn't like this card at all, but it's actually fine. It's just a confusing card. When you read this at first, like the players during the intro cutscene were discussing, Jeff was saying, I'm rooting for you, Mike. I kind of have been out of it with SMS. Good luck. Mike answered, interesting card, IMO. Kind of awkward. And Jeff said, let's rush eel together. Oh, Mike said no. Mike said negative. Imagine rushing eel when Peanut Shadow Mario is on the card. Too high level power to skip. Alright, so apparently Mike is gonna rush Peanut Shadow Mario right now. From what he said to Jeff during the intro cutscenes, that's where we are going towards. How are the Preds looking? Ooh, pretty balanced Preds. We have 50-50. But there's like twice as many people who voted for Jeff than for the toilet. Interesting. Interesting. So both of them are facing pity. I didn't pay super close attention. I don't think I heard the blue coin sound from Mike. Yeah, he only has one, so that's the gel blue. And I didn't look for Jeff. He got the blue coin, alright. So if you guys are keeping track in your Sunshine Bingo tracker at home, Jeff has 1 M and 2 blue coins, and Mike has 1 blue coin. Could they be looking for a cheesy win con right now already? Like, could they have like 1 row or 1 column that's strictly better than the others? I feel like all of the rows and all of the columns are shitty in their own way. The diagonal maybe like BLTR. So 4 from Sirena, 2 hidden reds hoverless, 4 hidden, both gold birds, and 50 totals. Maybe the most cheesyable. In that 4 from Sirena, I will give you hidden access. 2 hidden hoverless can be done in Sirena. Okay, so you get like, you can literally do all of like 3 of these goals in one single world. You can also get like 20 blues basically at that point in Sirena 4. And then you get 50 totals and you rush Noki. So you're gonna be a bit behind because you went to Sirena, Deep Sirena. But you can win this. Like, I think it's possible. I think it's possible. That would be the win con. But it doesn't seem like they're going for it or even going for the bosses. Looks like they're more interested in Bianco hidden. So I don't think this is a play for a column or a row. Like, column 2 is not great. Row 3 is not amazing. Just that hidden in Bianco is overall good on this card because of the 4 hiddens, 7 in secrets, 2 hidden reds hoverless, 2 hiddens 1 level. So you have like a lot of reasons to go in Bianco for that shine in particular. Or are they going for Bianco 4? No, it's Bianco hidden, yeah. I was a bit confused by the movement there, but it's because they're in 4, so they want to get the rocket nozzle into the secret. So Mike is being slightly ahead at this point. Could definitely change pretty fast though. Like, Bianco 3 reds has been showing in the past some difficulties for players. Some players have shown difficulties in that level. I may even have... Oh, Mike! Mike taking a death and losing the lead.
Yeah,
in
that's
Bianco 3 reds.
In a game of like inches like this, when you're racing for a particular goal, like even the smallest mistakes can just add up over time, and that's what's happening here. Mike had the lead going in. Mike loses it with an untimely death, and now Jeff's going to be able to finish off hidden in Bianco well in advance of Mike's ability to do so.
Damn. These small jumps ground pounds from Mike are cute, but they're not fast.
I think it's just skittish now. That you died once, you don't want to die again.
Go big or go home, I am. What's up, Lego?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Glad to watch some JeffCompass versus Mike. Thanks for holding down the fort for the first 14 minutes.
We're fine. I'm used to streaming. I'm used to speaking to chat. Mike taking another death?
Yeah, those rocket rollouts, man, punishing. I don't know if Mike. It's a little rough. I think like the click may have thrown him off balance, but I think Mike may have just had to have anticipated that was going to happen, right? Given the death, sort of you're knocked off balance there, and then you see the click though. You need to just be able to finish it out. I think you got to be a little safer, but it seems like Mike has shifted back to being a little more aggressive, so we'll see.
Yeah, pretty nice spin jump dive from the 4th to the 5th coin. No, wait, 5th from the 6th? Yeah, whatever.
Some number.
After the moving blocks section, like, that was pretty nice. Didn't even know you could do that spin jump dive to the star. Landing on the life. And getting the shine. So he
probably needed it. Was only at 1, now at 2.
He lost like
Finally
one whole shine of progress.
Right. So how will Mike react to this? With being down the hidden in Bianco, does he immediately prioritize Gelato here? Try to get the 2 hidden reds hoverless done? He sees the Bianco 4 floodless click though. That is rough because now Mike is essentially down a whole shine due to those deaths.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. I was talking about the intro, how this card had value in every world, and blues were overall pretty weak. Like, you have 50 totals, 70 totals, 80 totals, which are huge, but there's not a lot of local blue coin goals to justify them. Like, there's 23
there's
Rico.
no 15 20s in worlds. There's no 16s.
There's like,
none of that.
It's like 23 Rico, which is fine if you go deep Rico. You can get it pretty easily with the enemies. And you kind of want to go deep Rico for 8 from Rico. Potentially, like, I mean, Rico 8 and 2 hidden 1 level. But overall, you still don't want to go out of your way to like 50 and 70 and 80. Like, that's huge. But in the same time, it's huge, but it's like 3 goals that you're basically safe on working on because they're not amazing. There's no Delfino. If this card had Delfinos with trade, would have been a very different story, but it doesn't.
Is 23 Rico blues, however, as Mike enters Rico. Both of them had a little bit of a scuffed Rico plant. Mike missing the M on the side of Chuckster Shine. Jeff missing a couple sprays. Manages to clean it up though, but they're essentially neck and neck into Rico here. It's just Mike is like 30 seconds ahead just because of Shine entry.
Yeah, but one shine
Jeff's
behind.
I know. So who's really behind?
Yeah, I'm ahead in the shine, but I have 1 shine less than you.
And it looks like Jeff's going straight for the blues here. At least M's.
It doesn't have to be like 23. It can just be like a quick 15, 16.
This is looking like 23 right now.
Oh, it is the same beginning though. It looks like 23, yeah. Depends if he goes straight. Okay, he's going for 23. He's
Just moving right along. That is an interesting get. You do end up with potential row 2 there. That's sort of dependent on you trying to rocket ahead to Noki, and then sort of win with blues. It also sort of threatens and says to Mike, you've got to commit to blues, or you will potentially get blown out, unless you're able to get like a 7 links, unless you're able to get that both gold birds, even when you're sort of behind in progression. So, possibilities there.
Yeah, but Jeff doesn't know that Mike is behind in progression. Jeff has
no visibility into what Mike's been doing.
So it's Jeff doesn't know at all what Mike has been doing. He probably expects some Bianco start, but potentially, like, he can't expect Mike to have died 4 times in 3 times.
Yeah.
In 3 reds.
I don't think you ever bank on your opponent doing that.
Nope.
But I mean, Jeff's got to read this as a snipe. He doesn't know to the extent of which he was ahead in terms of shine progression. Sort of trading that away now for 23 Rico Blues. But he has to presume it was a snipe to at least Hidden in Bianco.
Yeah, totally. I mean, now if Mike had gone after the Hidden in Bianco snipe, do 3 bosses, it would have been clicked by now, most likely, you know. So Jeff knows Mike didn't target 3 bosses instantly. Now, what did Mike do in the meantime?
Die a bunch.
He died a bunch, but again, we can't really expect, like, you don't expect your opponent to just die.
Yeah, you really can't count on that in any match.
I could see Jeff finishing the shine and going in Rico 2 to get the 2 ones over the water.
As opposed to getting the far out M's.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be half bad here.
Because Rico has value, you kind of want to get that boss anyway. And the Hidden has value as well, because there's 4 Hiddens on the card. There's Hidden in Rico. You may still get it, you know. Looks like he's
I think Jeff is definitely seeding deeper Rico progression here with this play. If Jeff was intending to do that, like you mentioned, he probably would have spawned the blooper already and gotten the M during the sort of death animation, or rather during the first hit animation. Does not appear to be doing that. Appears to be just moving on for 23 Rico Blues. Clicks that away. Mike will get Hidden in Rico here in a hot second. So making his first mark on the board with a clean blooperless.
Oh, he doesn't.
And clicks that away. So we'll see how Jeff reacts.
Interesting.
I think Jeff still finishes off the boss here, like 2 to 3 bosses, still a possibility. Serena, I don't know. I guess 4 shines from Serena is on the card, so like you could go straight to Serena after this if you're Mike and potentially still get it.
Yeah, Serena, I was mentioning that in the intro, and Serena has a lot of value on this card. It's not super often that it does, but here, there's like 4 from Serena, 2 hidden hoverless that can be done in Serena, 4 hidden shines, that are all in the diagonals as well. You have 4 from 3, you have 2 hidden 1 level that can be done in Serena, so all of these make that Serena is actually not bad on this card. Like, it's arguably something that you can work on, and it will have value anyway. There's also 5 secrets and 3 bosses, which are difficult. I mean, 3 bosses is doable without Serena, but 5 secrets without Serena, good luck.
I feel like it's potentially a bit premature to say that Serena is the play right now. I think Serena may provide value later on for the reasons you mentioned, but there's nothing that screams to me I need to make progress right away.
No, not progress, but Manta is progress, but also the 3rd boss.
That being said, what are the rewards for Deep Pinna? Is there anything other than Pinna Shadow Mario really on this card?
I mean, there's also a secret. You get secrets.
There's 2 secrets there as well.
Yeah.
Right?
You get a retcon on the way. Potentially, you can get the Hundo once you get Yoshi in Pinna 5. For like a fast Hundo. And you can also get the Hiddens, which are red coins and shiny secrets. And 2 Hiddens in 1 level.
Well, regardless of Serena's value, Jeff clearly doesn't want any of it, because if he wanted it, he would have gone there. He's instead going for PD2 as a 3rd boss. Also gives you access to another secret.
Yeah, we'll also open up the 7th Bluebird.
Opens up the 7th Bluebird as well. Another 2 Hiddens in 1 level target, potentially.
Yeah, this is why this card is interesting. Like, you get the 2 in 1 level for once is not like purely Rico. You have like incentive to do it in Rico because you also have 1 hidden in Rico on the same card. But there's also value in continuing Bianco because of the Bluebirds. There's no boss rematch, but it's basically the same as Bluebird on this card. You have even like stuff like potentially Pianta that could have worked with 8 NPCs that tells you, well, go deep in that world. The only issue with Pianta is that it doesn't give you red coins, it doesn't give you bosses, it doesn't give you much. Like there's one secret, but that's it. Like it's not amazing. And there's no rockets to justify it either, so we're
Sort of
definitely
void
not
of
gonna see
value.
that. Are we gonna see any Pianta this game actually? Probably not. I guess yes for the linked pairs. They're gonna enter. Oh, there is 4
There's
from
4 from
Pianta.
Pianta as well. There's
Oh yeah.
maybe some reason to do some shines there. 4 from 3 as well. Like there was this cute like row 1, 4 from Pianta, 4 from Serena, right? And you're sort of then like, okay, how do you get 6 reds then? You gotta go somewhere with not so valueless 4 from 3. Maybe you do like Pinna with that and try to be cheeky. I think you just still lose with that though. It's a little too slow.
Yeah, it's difficult to justify. Mike still has only 3 shines from Yonko. Also, clicking off 2 hidden hoverless, and suddenly we see a connect 2 from Mike in row 4.
Which is sort of contingent on the 4 from 3, I guess. Making that happen. Mike re-entering Gelato here, probably to mop up one of the hiddens. Yep, yeah, I'm going to go get sand there.
He could even have done 4 from Gelato without the hidden. I mean, the thing is, the hiddens are good because 4 hiddens. But there's also Wiggler.
It's a bit of a time sink though.
There's also Wiggler
does
on
it
the
set
card.
you up for anything else interesting on the card, really?
Yeah, now that Jeff has clicked 3 bosses, you want to get 4 hiddens. Like, you need them. And you're pretty close. You just need...
one more after this.
One more, but what's available? Nothing, really.
Nothing's immediately available. I think what you do is you head back to Bianco, maybe? And you, like, get a... No? You get you get another red on the way? It's a 4 from 3 setup?
No, you go to Pina. You go to Pina.
Oh, yeah, you can do that now. Might as well start cracking away.
I mean, it's gonna be a bit slow because you still need to like defeat like open Pina, defeat Mecha, do the secret, and then do the hidden. But it's more value, and you don't know what the 3 bosses are from Jeff.
For all Mike knows,
it
could be Mecha.
We can't count. Mike had we can't count.
Oh yes, Mike. No, yeah, Mike did. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is 4th. Yeah, that was the 4th hidden.
Whatever. And now he goes to Pina without the fear of losing 4 hiddens. Okay, nice. Mike seems to be looking at TLBR a little bit with the birds because he decided to wait for them. So could he be wanting to just like get the 2 birds in Pina and then go deep Pianta and get the bird at the end and I don't know, blue coins? Magic? Jeff is already at 35 blue coins.
For blues is kind of spicy. I don't know, like 7 Shines and Secrets is setting itself up to be pretty critical now. Along with 4 from 3. Mike is ahead, I believe, to both of those right now, just because Jeff has spent so much time in Bianco. So, like, it's kind of tough to say whether or not Mike's gonna be able. Well, Mike has the ability to cheese row 4 right now, is what I'm getting at, and would be able to do it just by finishing out. Needs to finish out 4 from 3. Like, that's Jeff's best chance to potentially block this cheese, I think, at this point. But it's contingent on Jeff recognizing that that's threatened and should be threatened because you've seen 2 hidden reds hoverless clicked and you know that means at least 4 shines and secrets.
Yeah, that's right, actually. 200 Sovereigns means at least 4 shines and secrets, but Jeff has access to more right now. With Bianco
Does he,
5
though?
done. Yeah, because with Bianco 5 and Bianco 6 done, he has access to another one, and he still has to do...
Yes, he appears to be making motions to go for his 4th right now. And also do it hoverless.
Yeah, I don't know why he would do it hoverless. Like, yes, it's faster, but it's significantly harder. And since the value of 200 hoverless is gone, it's probably more of a flex than anything else. But it's Jeff. Flexing is his second name.
The problem right now for Jeff is like row 4 finishes everything that Mike wants in row 4, or rather, Pinna finishes everything in row 4 that Mike wants, other than 4 from 3. And for 4 from 3, he needs 2 more shines cumulative. He needs 2 more shines cumulative, probably Rico Bianco, because he has 3 in each.
Oh, I see what you mean. He could get like his secrets in Pinna, right?
Yeah,
like
he gets his secrets in Pinna. He doesn't, he gets he does 1 hidden, and he does both of the secrets available to him. Pinna Shadow Mario could be his if he does EYG and gets access to it right away, and then he's 2 shines away from victory. Jeff has no progress right now towards 4 from 3, other than multiple in Bianco.
Yeah, I see what you mean right now. And thing is, like, Bianco 6 reds, although like it's a hidden and shining like 2 hidden 1 level, etc., shiny secret, it's a fairly slow shine. Like, this shine, if you can avoid it, because it's not only it is hard, but it's slow. Like, it is crazy slow. If you look back in this VOD and check when Jeff entered Bianco 7, you will see how long this shine is. Like, okay, he got the bluebird on the way.
He entered and got a bunch of blues along the way.
Yeah,
clicking away 2 hiddens 1 level here.
He got the bluebird on the way. He got the rocket and a few blues here and there. But still, it is the same thing. Like, it was still a very big time commitment for him to ultimately not contest what may be the point of contestment, on this card.
Jeff needs to somehow fit together 4 from 3 before Mike does the same. That is the meat and potatoes right now. Jeff needs 4 from 3. If Jeff does not get 4 from 3 before Mike is able to get 4 from 3, then I think Jeff loses this by virtue of row 4.
Yeah, it's very possible, honestly.
And Jeff doesn't really have a lead to 7 in secrets. I guess in terms of like raw shines needed to access it, yes. But Mike's entering his 6th right now. Jeff has 4. Jeff will have 5 and 6 with Gelato 1 and Gelato 1 reds.
Yeah, and then he's missing one more.
We need to do 2 more shines to get to 7. So 2 shines away from Jeff plus 2 more in whatever world gets him to 7 in secrets. Mike finishes this out and does 3, 4, 6, and is 3 shines away. Now, speed of those shines matters, but like raw shine count, Mike's
also
3 away.
This is pretty good for Mike, because Pinna, when you do Pinna 2 reds, you get like 2 reds, like Pinna 2 reds, Pinna 3, both are red coins. He already did Jado 1 reds and Bianco 3 reds, so he's at 4 red coins after this shine. So he just needs 1 more, and he suddenly blocks row 5, and then 1 extra, and he blocks column 1. So, I mean, alongside blocking stuff, it also opens new alleys, like especially 6 red coins will open up column 1 with 4 from 3, like the double value of 4 from 3.
Now, one thing we didn't discuss, Mike could just do Pinna 200s in the secret. Now, Mike's been burned by this shine in very recent memory. He doesn't appear to be going for it. I don't know if that's from mental scarring or otherwise. But like that would have been kind of cute. Would have stolen that particular goal away, and would have been pretty darn strong, all things considered. But
I don't like that play. like as you mentioned, 4 from 3 is probably pivotal in Mike's plan, and doing 100s loses 4 from 3. Especially after dying like a couple times in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're it's a little rough, and you've got to be at least somewhat afraid of losing 7 in secrets right now. Like you saw 2 hiddens, 1 level clicked.
Oh, Mike, no. It's fine, it's fine.
Mike could see that. There's a number of different ways Mike could potentially read that, and like it could be Rico, it could be Serena, it could be Bianco.
Yeah, knowing Jeff, it could be Bianco. Sorry, knowing Jeff, it's probably Bianco, because there's bluebirds and 3 bosses. The timing, everything like lines up pretty well, I think, for Bianco. It makes sense. Of course, it makes sense for us because we saw him do it. But I think from the perspective of Mike, he can see that yes, Jeff may very well has done it in Bianco. And the fact, for instance, that the 3 bosses got clicked before 2 hidden 1 level, and the timing between them means more Bianco than Rico. Rico would have been 2 hiddens into bosses, or 3 bosses into hiddens, but faster.
The time gap would have been lower.
Yeah, exactly. Mike is going back in Bianco.
And it's 4th from 2.
Yeah. So... Yep. Probably, yeah. 5th red right there. So you just want to block row 5 in case this is at risk. Why is Jeff going back in Bianco right now? 100s in a secret?
100s in a secret?
I mean, I don't mind that play. I was actually thinking of it for Mike. I was thinking, what if you went for Bianco 3 Reds Hundo in a secret, Bianco 3 Hundo in a secret, but there's not enough value to justify it. I guess for Jeff there is, because it like secures 7 in secrets. Yeah, it does.
That is a way that blocks row 4.
It is, yeah. So, not a bad play, actually. Not pretty smart to think of this right now. And 5 red cones get clicked.
And it's 1 shine instead of having to do honey skip into 2 shines, right? You know, or a boss into a shine, right? Like, yeah, and like your other options, like to maybe try to do something cheeky with 4 from 3, but like you've just been committing so hard to Bianco at this point that it doesn't make a lot of sense. You're probably not getting it. Like there's like a universe where you go to Rico and do Rico 2 through 4, and like Rico 4 is your 7th shine in the secret.
Wait, I think there's a chance for Mike to just win this right now. Like,
yeah, if Mike, with Rico redone.
Yeah, Rico 3 into Rico 4. This may be faster than 50 coins into the secret, and that means that Mike wins both 7 in secrets and 4 from 3. Because he got the hidden, so that's 4 from 3, and now he just needs Rico 4, which is very short.
So, he could do it. He may greed. He may try to do it in Pinna, but he's got to do that as at risk. We'll see if he goes right back in. He is. All right, so it's going to be 41 coins and a shine grab versus Rico 4.
It's not even shine grab. It's actually going into the secret, moving in the secret, getting the coin to shine to spawn, etc. Like it's way longer than just like Mike doesn't have the shine spawn animation, for instance. The shine is there.
And in
that's crazy.
Goes a little bit of messing up that movement there. Could this movement from Mike could cost him the goal?
It could, yeah, but I think he's still slightly ahead. He can't afford a death though. Mike, you did it in Bianco 3 Reds. Destiny gave you a chance to come back.
Jeff's doing this in a secret. That's true.
Yeah, that's what I meant by shine grab. It's not just you gotta grab the shine. You gotta go and get it in the secrets. Mike, moving along, not dying. Yes.
All the way to the end there. Jeff enters.
Doesn't delay, and Jeff is crying over this goal.
call from Mike to secure 7 in secrets. Secures him,
And the match is over.
and the match is basically over at this point.
There is absolutely no way Mike loses this game now. Like, unless he stops playing, honestly, there's no way. Because he has already 3 shines in Pina, and Jeff doesn't even have it unlocked. Alright, so where did Jeff go wrong? Like, what did Jeff do wrong this match?
A couple cute ideas, I think.
Bianco 6 reds.
It was fine, I think. I think it came down to, like, Mike just ended up better set up for 7 in secrets and 4 from 3. And Jeff was just unable to, with his start, transition well out of that and end up still ahead.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, Bianco 6 reds is very costly. Like, again,
Yeah.
it's such a huge time sink. It's crazy. It's crazy. Damn. That was such a return of event. Like Mike's start was not good.
Mike's start wasn't great, but Jeff sort of gave Mike the breathing room with just not doing with doing sort of slower shines. You know,
Yeah, and
Bianco 5.
Mike still tried to, you know, get some value, like some setup with the bluebirds in Gelato that he didn't need. He got some blue coins along the way, and then when he realized that there was that chance after blocking with 4 hiddens, like, well, I'm gonna try it, and if I can get it, I'm gonna take it.
Jeff's sort of playing as if there was a delay, right? Jeff knows probably no chance of getting Pin a Shadow Mario, so safest play basically is to just try for other goals while Mike is attempting to secure Pin a Shadow Mario.
Yeah.
A ton of risk.
BLTR.
But yeah.
Wait. Oh no, Jeff cannot do diagonals anymore. Oh man. I was confounding the colors for some reason. So the only win con for Jeff is like row 2 now. And how do you do row 2? You get 70 totals with the linked pairs. You exit area, you trade. And you hope to win both gold birds. So he's not even gonna click 50. He's just gonna try to win 70 totals into gold birds. With some blue coins in Oh, Mike.
Trouble with UIG.
I don't like that setup.
Finally
Stu
gets the
made
flip.
despawn. And the Stu despawned, yep. Bad setup, Mike. This is not the fault of the game.
Back out. Gonna try again. Just delaying Jeff's inevitable demise. Like, do you honestly think that there's like a shot there? I guess.
For Jeff?
For Jeff.
It's a bit of a stretch, to be fair. Like, he needs Mike to screw this up a little bit more. And he still has like 20, like 15 blue coins. Which is not gonna be easy to get. Like, obviously, I think Jeff should just go to Pianta right now and do some 10 shine, no shine movements, and instantly go back, trade, and get Tunoki. I don't even know if he has enough shine, but he probably does. There's 7 linked from Jeff. Oh, he wanted to get 7 linked, I guess. Oh, that's weird, actually. Yeah, that's weird. Going for 7 link that fast was very... I don't know. Committing that hard to 7 link, I don't know. I don't know about this. Like, you don't need that 1 blue coin in that linked pair. It's not gonna... I don't know, change much. Mike is not going for linked pair right now, basically. Alright. So Jeff is gonna be missing 14 blue coins. May want to get them in Noki, actually. Instead of having to enter Pianta. Going for, like, Gold Bird into trade into Noki. Into 14 Noki Blues, which are pretty fast, actually. You can get them like basically as fast as 12.
It's just unfortunate. I think that, yeah, it's sort of hard to identify specifically if there was like a inflection point that Jeff should have done, other than like maybe not commit to Bianco that early and like set up more for 4 from 3 and or 7 in secrets earlier. If he did that, then like if instead of out of 23 Rico Blues, he just blew through Rico 2 through 4 and then did PD2, like, it's not the worst, I don't think.
Yeah, but another win con for Jeff would have been to, you know what? Instead of, like, as you mentioned, actually, after getting 23 Rico Blues, and that's GG as well. What a fast match.
GG. Very speedy 44-minute match.
Yeah, so
basically, game 1 of the best of 3.
The other win con for Jeff here would have been to go for, as soon as he got 23 Rico Blues and Bianco 4 threadless, to go for 70 totals. You know, like, you go to Pina, you get 7 linked pairs with, like, he loves 10 shines, no shines as well, so he knows how to get 100 blue coins before even entering Pina. So you go to Pina, you get some blues there, you go everywhere, you get all the blue coins, you trade, you're already at like 17 shines, whatever, you could use some Delfinos with the gold bird, and you get to Noki, and you finish the match. Like, getting 23 Rico Blues and Bianco 4 flawless was basically, could have been enough if he just, like, hard committed to it to win the game.
Hello.
Mr. Mike?
How's it going?
Hello, GG.
GG.
This was very close. Like, you got 7 in secrets, and Jeff was inside Bianco 3 with 99 coins.
Ooh. Insane.
Yeah, it came down to the wire, and we were sort of discussing, like, was there much that could have happened? And hello, Jeff. GG's.
Yeah, GG to both of you.
Was very close, and I'm sure you're painfully aware, Jeff. But let's.
Yeah, I was in my secret, like 10 seconds, something like that. But
probably more like 15 or 20, but yeah, you still had to go to the coin and stuff.
That's fair.
Both went for the same start, and Mike, you sort of stumbled a bit at the very beginning. Walk us through the situation and like how you transitioned into this row 4 play.
So like, so first of all, sorry if you can hear the cat. He's yelling. He's real mad at me right now. But I thought one hidden Bianco is just like the most powerful start in the card. Like, hiddens are obviously good here. Like,
for sure,
you can see all that hidden stuff. But Bianco in general is pretty good here. Like, Bianco 4 is a good goal. 7 bluebirds, even 3 bosses, 5 secrets, all that kind of stuff is good in Bianco on this card, in my opinion. Rico also seemed really strong, but I didn't think it was like good enough to beat the Bianco start. So figured had to contest 1 hidden. And once I lost that goal, I was just like, well, let's contest 4 hiddens. I'm going to get 1 hidden in Rico, see where things go from there. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just got outplayed at the end of the day. I don't have I mean, I probably could have just been faster in terms of rushing 7 shines in a secret. I stopped for like blues in some levels, and I think that's probably just the nail in the coffin, along with a slot. I mean, I had to do an early Bianco 600s in a secret that had no value, so that's kind of where I was at.
In general,
like, I didn't see myself having a choice. I was like, okay, like, you can just go to Pinna and have shines in a secret. Like, I need to do Pinna 600s. Like, what am I gonna do?
Actually, there's the thing. Like, we were discussing that at the end, and you may have had a shot after you snag like Bianco 4 flawless and 23 Rico Blues in Rico 1. Okay, like, you could have just like stopped the boss, like just exit area and started working on 7 linked pairs with the, like, your 10 shine, no shine skills, 70 total blues, and both gold bills. Like, that would have been such an insane win con with like a 5 goal, like 6 because you had the hidden Bianco. But it's like very greedy. Yeah. It's very greedy.
I don't know. Like, I think that's a Q play. I don't know if like hard commander row right there when he's already so ahead on board is necessarily correct. Because like at that point, like I felt like it was a losing game for me, which is part of why I ended up having to hard commit to row 4. Because like my game plan was pretty shot. I feel like if he hard commits to like row 2 there, it kind of throws away part of his lead.
Yeah, like I could have. I don't really blame myself for not. I probably, when I realized that like row 4 was just dead for me, like he would win with row 4. That's when I started. That's when I probably should have started. I still tried to contest shines in a secret earlier than I did. I should have just, after the hidden sort of hoverless, I should have been like, yeah, he can just do everything in Pinna right now. I need to just, my win con is now row 2. I'm behind to row 4. That's on me for still trying to make it work. So
I think that's a fair call.
Yeah. I should have just been able from there.
You were close. You were close. Going for Bianco 6 reds was. I'm not a fan of Bianco 6 reds in bingos because it's pretty slow.
It is. I don't have many options though. Like you have to understand.
I feel like they're like when he's contesting the row, he also has to be doing something that's playing to the rest of the card at the same time. So like,
yeah, I can't just. I mean, but at a certain point I had to do Bianco 600s. Like what else? Like if I do Manta, like there's nothing faster than. And I was like, if I get the 7 shines in a secret, I'm actually like in a really good spot this game.
Yeah, the game just ends. The game is just over right there.
Yeah, and it was like 20 seconds according to Papa, which I could blame it on the okay. So I actually went into Bianca 6 reds. I got the rocket so I could get 7th bird along the way. And then I was like heading over to the hidden. And I'm like, oh, I have the rocket. My options were like I could go get the hover and lose like 20 seconds, or I could just bullshit it. So I did it. I got like a 25 on the timer, but like that's probably a big part of my time loss at the end of the day. That may have hurt a lot. But I was proud of myself that I didn't like game over or something, because I don't know how to do rocket reds.
I thought that was a flex from you.
No, I don't know. I don't know how to do rocket reds. I wouldn't flex on a match I'm losing.
I mean, you didn't know you were losing.
Well, that's true, but like I wouldn't flex. Okay, I should reword it. Like I wouldn't flex on a match I know I could lose.
That's fair. Do you guys want to play right after, like in like 10 minutes, or do you still want to wait 40 minutes?
I'm down to play.
I would like at least some kind of break. I'd like to
like some kind of break, but we can do like earlier than
Yeah.
Well, tell me,
it's like
how long?
How about like 7:40, 45-ish, somewhere in that range? Is that okay? It's like 20 minutes.
45? Yeah. Sure, we can do this. Just if you wanted to start earlier, since this match was a speed run.
Connect 5 do be like that.
Connect 5 can be like that.
Yeah.
It was a good match. It was actually a lot closer than I think it would look. So.
I mean, I felt like I was losing literally until I got 7 shines in a secret. I thought I was dead lost.
Yeah, and it was so close. Like I was in the secret. I'm just like, oh, I'm in pain.
Yeah, and it just sort of relied on like Jeff doing something slightly faster than 23 Rico Blues in 1 or PD2.
I don't remember that.
That definitely gave me the window.
Playing for row 2, but it ends up just being so slow that you needed like 10 more seconds, 20 more seconds to get 7 in secret. 7.
Like here's where I disagree. I think that was fine. I want to play for other stuff. I think the issue was I honestly think like my gameplay was a big part of it. So, and also just routing decisions. Like I really shouldn't have sat there and routed in the Bianco 7 linked along with the bird. That's like alone 30 seconds. Plus, if I just went straight for the hidden, I wouldn't have had the rocket. So that's like 20 seconds I would have saved. So I lost like a minute alone in Bianco 6R. And that's just enough. And so I think my routing decisions and just small gameplay was the bigger issue. But yeah, so that's kind of how I feel about that.
I mean, gameplay compared to Mike was still